So, Bloodstained Ritual of the Moon 2 has recently come out, and I have played it, and I've gotta say, damn, it is a really good freaking game. And I'm gonna talk about it because I really need to gush about this game because it is... I haven't played a game like this in quite a long time, and it's making me feel hella nostalgic. Let's get into it. So let's begin with the plot. So, this game picks up after the second one ended. Depending on which ending, I don't know if it makes any sense at all, but it doesn't really matter. So Zangetsu is, chilling. And then this one chick called Dominique, I think her name is just like, hey, yo, bro, you want to come fight monsters? And Zangetsu is like,
hell yeah!
So along the way, Zangetsu picks up two other dudes to come with him. And they are some dude with a gun, the girl that I mentioned before, Dominique, and basically a dog inside of a robot, which is probably the best thing I have ever seen or heard anybody say, because that is both hilarious and kind of amazing, not gonna lie. So in this game, Zangetsu is not a complete asshole, as you might have pictured, because in the last game he was straight up killing his partners whenever the hell he wanted to, so he was kind of in a bad place. In this game, instead, he's just like, yo, what's up, homies? Let's go fight monsters together. It's all chill and cool and stuff. Basically, Castlevania 3 style. Oh, I should probably tell you, if you haven't played the first Bloodstained game, I should probably explain some things about it. So, back in them days, Konami used to make Castlevania games until everybody in Konami decided to go straight up insane. And then they stopped making Castlevania games. Now the developers of the Castlevania games were just like, bruh, I still want to make Castlevania. So they basically started their own company and made Bloodstained instead. What is Bloodstained? It's Castlevania. Let's not kid ourselves. It's basically the exact same damn thing. Except that nobody has a whip and the main character just slashes dudes in the face with like a special sword, and stuff like that happens, and he's joined by like other dudes. Just think of Castlevania 3 with Trevor, Selfie, Alucard, and the other dude. That's basically what the first game is about. Now the second one is basically a continuation of the first one, but with different characters except for Zangetsu. So let's talk about some of the characters in this game. Like I told you, Zangetsu has mellowed out. He's a pretty chill dude in this game, so that's pretty good. Dominique, the chick who told him to come fight monsters. Yeah, she's basically Scrooge McDuck. She uses a lance, I think, which has like a longer reach than Zangetsu's sword, but it's kind of slower, or not slower, but it takes a longer time to wind up, I think. And she uses it like a pogo stick, like Scrooge McDuck. And that is also kind of hilarious and kind of practical, because there are a lot of areas you can use her abilities in. Then there's Robert, and Robert is the dude with the gun. And Robert sucks. He can wall jump, which is a pretty good ability, and he can crawl, but the dude dies in like one hit. Like, you can spit on him like, and he dies. I really did not like using Robert. He has like a sniper rifle and he can shoot across the screen, which is pretty cool, but it's just, I don't know, he dies way too damn quick, and that's a problem. And now we come to the star of the show, the dog in the mech. So the dog's name is Hachi, and he is the most broken character I have ever seen or heard of in my life. He is unaffected by spikes, so he can't die by falling into them. He hits the hardest out of all the characters. He's slow, but that doesn't matter because he can fly. And basically, he can just turn invincible whenever the hell he wants, so the game is a cakewalk. Like I said, the greatest character of all time. So just like classic Castlevania, this game is hard AF. You have no idea. So you play as all four characters. You go around. Some characters are good at handling situations than others, blah blah blah, regular ass Castlevania stuff. So the game, you have to play it 4 different times, and each time you have to play it, it's essentially the same game, but it has some slight differences which makes each subsequent playthrough more and more difficult. So the first time you play it, it's pretty easy. You get all 4 characters, you go through levels, blah blah blah, have a grand old time. Second time you go through the game, one of those characters gets removed, and it makes the game substantially harder, which makes you think outside of the box and takes you make like different routes so you see bigger parts of the castle. Part 3, you get all 7 characters unlocked. I say 7 instead of 4 because you get the 3 other characters from the first game. They're back, so have fun with that. And I did because it was awesome. However, this made it infinitely more and more difficult because you have to unlock each character one by one, not like all together. Like when you first start playing the game, you get 4 characters right away, blah blah blah, you go through the game, it's awesome. The third time you go through the game, no, it's infinitely more difficult because first you start off with Zangetsu, then you get Dominique or whatever, right? And then you keep getting each character one by one until you get all 7. However, every single one of your characters is way underleveled, which makes the game insanely difficult. So trust me, if you are gonna play this game, you gotta have some patience. This is like the Dark Souls of all the Castlevania games. So be prepared. So this game also offers local co-op mode, which means you could go through the game as 2 players and basically beat the game like that. The problem with this is that it's local co-op, and especially with the beer flu going around, you can't really invite people to your house to play with you, and you can't play co-op online. So it's a bit of an issue, but single player is not that bad, so it's not really much of an issue for me, but I could see it being an issue for a lot of people. Because I imagine 2-player beating this game would be a lot easier, but who knows? So the music, let me talk about this. So visuals, right, are freaking phenomenal. You see like the whole bunch of background stuff going on. It's amazing, okay? But like, you've seen it before. The music though, I don't know who composes these freaking games, but bro, you are a freaking genius. I cannot understate how amazing this sounds. You are hearing the music right now from one of the Bloodstained games. I haven't decided which one, but all the soundtracks are amazing. Even this one is, all 3 Bloodstained games, all the soundtracks amazing. I will say, I think I enjoyed the first game's soundtrack more than I did this one, but that's selling this soundtrack short. Trust me, it is amazing. So, I mean, this game is difficult, it has some problems, but I highly, highly recommend that you play it, especially if you love classic Castlevania. Hell, if you love, modern Castlevania, I don't care. This game is awesome. Just go play it, 9.5 out of 10. This game's amazing. Go play it. It's awesome. Art Deco style, all that, good stuff. Just please do it. Just do it for me. Please, just go play this game. It's amazing. Like, it's like Mega Man fused with Castlevania. What is there not to love? Just go play it, please. Also, leave likes, subscribbles, all that nonsense, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.